Hello, it's Jim from Tech Buzz, and we're back with the Elite 10 after testing these out for some time now, and we're going to have a chat about them quickly and tell you what we think. And yeah, pretty good. Now, there's two differences you'll probably notice between these and previous. So we've got the Elite 40 Evolve 2 here, just a handy, which I could find in my box. And if you look at the design, they look pretty much similar. They are slightly bigger. They've got this coating on them as well, this kind of rubberized coating. But you will notice the tips are shaped different for a better, secure fit. And now everyone's ears are different, so if you take out this one here, you can kind of see the difference in the shape there as well. And again, the tip difference. They're circular on all the other ones, but these have kind of got a different shape here. So they kind of rest into the ear canal a little bit better. But again, you've got that coating on them too. Just going to put them aside. And for the case as well, you can see it's taller and it's thinner. Again, it's got wireless charging, and you've got 6 hours per charge and plenty on the case, about 26.5 with the case, depending on how you use your EQ settings and so on. But you can see the difference there with the thinness, or the thickness should I say. And we'll just put these both the right way up. So you kind of got 3 different designs there coming up over the last couple of models, if you will, on the case. Fits in your pocket still, so that's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. So you got your nice clicky buttons on here, but you got some new tech in these, which is good. You got your Dolby head tracking, which if you've not tested head tracking on earbuds yet, it's fantastic and makes things more immersive. So if you turn your head one direction, the sound will follow over onto the opposite direction, if you will. It keeps you kind of immersed into it, and really good. So you got your Dolby Atmos as well with the Dolby head tracking, and it's really cool. You've got your Comfort Fit technology, and you've 6 mics for calls. Calls are excellent, even with the wind noise reduction. You've got your hair trio as well, which works well. Now, it's been recently windy here, so it was ideal for out testing these out the road, and they were pretty cool on calls. And again, listen to music while you're on the go. Again, you've got your IP57 multi-point connection with Bluetooth 5.3. So again, another feature I always like to have, so because I'm connected to a laptop and a phone at the same time all day. And of course, you've got your hands-free voice assistant, your fast pair, swift pair, and you've Spotify tap as well. I don't use Spotify, so that's the feature I've never used on earbuds. And that's pretty much it. You've got Bluetooth Low Energy and LC3 and LC3 Plus codec with a future update. But we've had an update on it there, but not that yet. So that's pretty much it on the specs and the features. And they're going to run you around €250 depending where you shop, but do look out for discounts coming up to the Christmas. So they're at the higher end of the price bracket for earbuds. And again, you'll often see AirPods Pros and all as a benchmark, as a comparison to really any earbud on the market, which is just ridiculous. And I think they're overpriced. I've tested them and I just don't like the sound from them. That's me, but I test a super huge amount of earbuds, and I find Jabra's has obviously been better. Plus other earbuds that come in less. So again, it's subjective. It's up to you what you think. But if you're into your Jabra's, they do have a better sound signature and better EQ overall for me, and just fit better as well. So that's pretty much it on that. So let's have a look at the app. You've got the Sound Plus app again from Jabra, which I've went over many a times. We're just going to show you what's on in here. So I'm just going to come in a little bit closer there. Right, so when you get these, you're going to have to do all the usual tests and all that, and make sure you do that. You see, I mentioned here, you've got your head tracking off and on. So that's spatial sound for media, which is really cool, something you need to check out. So in here, it'll just bring you an idea of what it is, and it's just what I mentioned earlier on. It's really cool, and I have a couple of pairs of earbuds now with this head tracking and spatial sound, and I've left it on and just find it a better experience, and it's really cool. So it gives you an immersive experience. As mentioned earlier, it uses the sensors to detect your head movement, so it recalibrates the soundscape. So as I mentioned, if you turn your head one direction and so on, you'll hear the effects through there. You've got active noise cancelling and hear through and off in there. And that's our scores up here, your 95, 90 and 100. So you've got a couple of equalizers there as well. So I've got two I kind of use, and then I kind of mix between, but I find the W shape better sounding for my taste. You've got top all, which will just bring them all up to the top. You've got smooth, energized, treble boost, bass, neutral and speech. Now overall, I did find these a little brighter than previous models, but the help of the EQ will kind of fix that. So I just found that a bit odd, but again, you know, I'm getting older, ears getting older, probably my ears from testing so many earbuds, you know, they could be just getting a bit wonky, but I've got my two profiles in here which gave me really good results. But overall the sound is excellent, as you would expect. Highs, lows and mids are fine, decent enough volume, and no tinniness and no distortion no matter what genre I was listening to. Overall the sound was great, but like I said, you can come in here and you can customize, so you can add a preset in here and drag these up, down, and whatever way you want to do it, like so, and you can just save it and name it in there, as you've seen I've done here already twice with these two in here. So you got your soundscapes as well, pink noise, white noise, ventilation. I kind of use that ventilation fan and waterfall and waves for that, and it's really cool to, you know, calm down and get asleep quicker. Not that I'm a great sleeper, but it does help. So you'll see in here you've got your headset up where firmware. You've got your settings. So you've got your audio experience. And you've got, I want to take that off because I want to test them now, showing you the controls. And with that on, it won't work. Your call experience in here, you have auto answer, auto mute microphones, active calls, your side tone as well, hear your own voice, which is out a while now, and in-call audio, neutral, bass and treble in there. And that's pretty much it in that part. Someone's at my door. And in general, you've got your hear through and ANC, hear through, ANC off. You can also change these in the settings through these, which we'll be looking at in a minute. So you've got your sleep mode here, and you've got your usual here, your wearing detection, and turning that off as well. So I can do the controls. So I'll have to remind myself to turn it back on. Now sometimes you can do that by hiding your finger over this sensor here, but it's just awkward from this side of the camera. Okay, your voice assistant you can pick, and your Spotify tap, don't use it. Find your Jabra, locates where you are, so that's how they work. You'll see the screenshots in the written review of how that works. And you can register them, your quick start guide, online manual here, and your online FAQs. So that's pretty much it in that department. And we're going to go into personalize your headset settings. Sorry, the wrong one. My controls, music and media income calls and active calls. So I have these set up here for my own use. Single press, double, triple, and single press, double and triple. And I've got my voice assistant built in, or you can revert to default there. You might notice there's no volume there. It's a long press on either side to higher and lower the volume in these standard button controls here. And the buttons are really tactile, nice and clicky, which I like. And Jabras have been always kind of like that anyway, so really good. Voice guidance, you need to download the language pack there. That's been done obviously. And that's pretty much it. So the app is pretty familiar, as we've seen before. Kept simple but works well, which is always an important thing to have at hand. So overall, yeah, music, movies, calls, everything was fine on these. Excellent. The head tracking thing is cool, like I mentioned before. There was no tinniness, no distortion, anything like that when they were fully maxed out. All them kind of things there worked well, sound really good. And it is a different kind of fit with these angular tips here, as mentioned there, you've seen the difference between them and the previous ones, and then the length of that stem in behind them there as well, and that's pretty much it. So overall the sound is going to be good if you're gaming as well. Calls are excellent too, and as expected from Jabra. So we're going to quickly show you the controls. So as you would have seen, I have got a single tap for play and pause, like so, and that's on both sides. I just always have that handy, and the volume is a long press. Just press play. You see the volume there, so it's a long press either side, so you can see it changing up and down there. I'm just bringing. Skipping tracks is a double tap. Again, you can see that works fine. Reversing is twice as well, like so. And I have a triple tap on the right hand side to change sound modes, and on the left hand side is a triple, is for my voice assistant. So I just want to see in here the changes in there as well. Yeah, so the triple tapping there, we'll swap that over too. So that's basically the earbuds and how they operate there. And again, as you've seen yourself there, nice and simple. And Jabra's controls have always been kind of excellent when it comes to that. You're not going to hit something and something else happens, which is really cool and what I like about them as well. And that's pretty much it, what you're going to see. But again, the highlight Dolby sounds and your head tracking is excellent. You've got your ideal presets in here. You've got you can customize whatever that you want as well, and that's basically it. So overall, really good pair of earbuds again from Jabra, and can't complain. Again, you can revert to default there. That's the settings I have there. Now while I'm here, so I showed you, actually you can go in here and you can see you can change the actions. So you got your hear through, as I mentioned there, on the right, and have the voice assistant on the left. And skip and reverse tracks, play and pause, and you can put a play and pause onto this as well in a different manner, but it's a long press. If you don't, it's not actually on it there to show you. So just remember that long press for higher and lower volume, left and right, and that's pretty much it in there. So overall, really good pair of earbuds, as you would expect. And that's your voice guidance there. You can see we've got English, and that's really about it for the Jabra Elite 10. Again, another impressive pair of earbuds with the new Dolby Atmos head tracking spatial sound thing is excellent. Like I said, it's coming to a lot of earbuds now, and it's something I use when it does come in a pair of earbuds, and it's great to see them come onto the Jabras, which overall give you a really good experience. So you got a decent battery life as well. I think I mentioned that earlier on, but overall an excellent product yet again. Very simple to use app too, and simple to use earbuds, and again you can make them your own by personalize them too, which again is another feature I like. And you've got your multi-point pairing, Bluetooth 5.3, and overall really cool. Jabra Elite 10. That's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video on techbazaar.com. Stay tuned for more coming up to the Crimbo, because there's lots. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.